disclaimer, if my voice sounds weird, it's because I've been feeling a bit under the weather the last couple of days. I'm still in my holiday home, so if you don't like bird noise / sea noise / whatever background noise that will appear today, including boats, click out. Let's get to the important part. What is this video about? Most of the times I'm here talking about books, which is something that I like, but once in a while I also like watching some shows. And I've been watching Grey's Anatomy lately, and like every other person who has watched it, I fell in love with most of the characters, so here I am. So even though this video, it's not about book as it is, we are going to talk about books and Grey's Anatomy, which for me, it's a great combo. Yesterday I finished season 5, so I don't know anything past season 5. Don't tell me, don't spoil it, because I do know some spoilers. I do know some spoilers that everyone knows, but I don't want you to spoil me anything, okay? So what I'm going to do is go through the couples that I thought of and the cliches or like the book tropes that go with those couples. I don't know, if you ask me, I find this idea genius, but so if you don't think the same as me, you can comment something or whatever if it's not spoiler, but I do feel quite confident about these picks. Let's start. The first couple is Meredith and Derek, and I have to admit that this was the hardest couple to classify, because if you watch the series, each season has a different book trope, because at first you can say it's just a workplace romance, because kind of that's what it's based on, but you continue reading, you keep watching, and you realize that that's not where it stays. So then Addison comes back, and then whatever. So I would say that Meredith and Derek are literally every single cliche invented. But since that's not a valid answer, I asked a couple of friends and all that also watched the show, and they told me two things. And I think that those are two quite valid answers. One of them was the Golden Retriever Black Cat combo, which I see that happening. Derek being the Golden Retriever and Meredith being the Black Cat, even though for aesthetics they would be switched, but for personality I see that happening. And the other one being soulmates. I don't know, what do you think? They are kind of. The next couple we have here is Christina and Burke. So I did not really like Burke. Like, I kind of went with it when he was there, but no. So I just classify them as workplace romance / teacher-student trope. If you like Christina and Burke, you will probably like books containing workplace romance / teacher-student. I even have like an outline with everything, so yeah, don't judge me. I need to remember, and I have the memory of, do you remember Dory? That's my memory. Why did I classify Christina and Burke as a workplace romance / teacher-student? It's because they had chemistry in the hospital. Take them out of the hospital. What kind of chemistry do they have? Exactly. They have the chemistry of working together, of having that to talk about, but I mean, even when they lived together, they were a complete disaster, and Burke ended up playing music with George on the side. So that's that about that couple. Then we have Izzy and Karev. If you like Izzy and Karev, you will like the childhood friends to strangers to lovers trope. Why? And I know they are not childhood friends because they don't meet in their childhood, but if you don't remember, they kind of are together at first, like at the start of the show, and it's everything so new, and they are still kind of babies, and then they have a fallout, and following that, years later, like not years later, but seasons later, when that is kind of nearly forgotten, they are together again, and they go together, and they are so sweet, and I feel like they have that energy. So yeah, if you like Izzy and Karev, you are going to like the childhood friends, the strangers to lovers trope. All these are kind of random, but that that's what my brain came up with. The next one I have there is Addie and Derek. Addison was Derek's wife before everything went down and he started dating Meredith and all that. And I feel like if you like Addison and Derek, the obvious option to choose is second chance romance, even though they don't fully get their second chance because Derek is already in love with Meredith. I feel like if you really like Derek and Addison and if you really ship them, you are a sucker for second chance romance book. The next one is Callie and George, and if you ask me, up until now, this was my favorite George scene because the other ones make no sense. I would say they are insta love. Why? You are literally focusing on Christina's drama, Meredith's drama, and suddenly George is married. What? When? What happened to Hello? That's a couple you don't really get a lot about, and suddenly he's married. So I feel like since you didn't have that build-up that you have with the other couples, it's kind of insta love. If you are really into Callie and George together, you are into insta love. The next couple I have here is Addie and Mark. So Addison and Derek break up because Addison sleeps with Mark. Mark was Derek's best friend, which is nasty if you ask me, but you didn't. So I will say if you like Addison and Mark, you like the love triangle trope. Well, I don't really know if it's a trope, but you like the love triangles. Tell me about the moment when Addison and Mark are together and Addison is not with someone else. The relationships start with Addison being with someone else. The entire show starts because Addison was with someone else. And then Addison is with Karev, kind of. And what about Mark? The next couple I have here is kind of solo right now because it's Izzy and Denny, and this couple is sad. So let's get in the mood for a sad couple. I would say that maybe I have 2 tropes or 3 for them. One of them is tragic love, which I mean you can see why. The other one is right person, wrong time, because I feel like when Izzy gets a tumor and she's hallucinating with him, you get what it could have been even though it wasn't. So I feel like if Danny would have kept alive, you will have got a lot about that couple. And then we have right person, not enough time. Any one of those goes well, you can tell me what do you think. So yeah, now that's it. The sad mood is over. Then we have, I would say, Izzy and George. So this couple is the same as Meredith and George, but in a different font. They are the same, which means George, yeah, is a doctor, but if you see him, he's kind of not attractive enough to pull that woman. Like, who? Meredith even cries, which is sad. So I don't know what kind of trope this is, but that couples are fucking John Green books. Same thing. So if you like Izzy and George or Meredith and George, I am 100% convinced that you love John Green's book, because those couples scream of magic pixie dream girl trope. I mean, all this is my opinion. I'm not judging you, okay? I am. So yeah, if you like Izzy and George, yeah, maybe. Anyway, you can't say anything nice about them, so let's keep going. Then we have Callie and Mark, and I do know that Callie and Mark are not a couple, so I know that they never date. They just have sex, which is why if they were a couple, like if they would have been a couple, I would say they are friends with benefits to lovers. But I still think that even though they are not a couple and they were kind of friends with benefits to real friends, and I really love their friendship, so I will count them as a couple even though they aren't, just for the sake of getting more couples in. Then I have Callie and Han, Dr. Erika Han. She was the heart surgeon who replaced Burke. I was kind of hesitant about her at first. I didn't know what to expect, what to not expect. But then you start getting about her and all that, and she starts dating Callie and you kind of accept her. even though she's horrible to Christina. And I would say that those two are miscommunication trope. Miscommunication. Have you ever seen a couple that talks less? Literally, when they were together, the entire chapters were one of them freaking out, the other one freaking out on the other side, and them not talking together. Why are you not talking together? Like, you could have solved all this drama in a second, but no. At first, Callie not accepting she's a lesbian or like a bisexual girl or whatever she is. Then Callie not liking sex with Erica. Then Callie freaking out because sex with Erica it's not better than sex with Mark. I'm done. I'm so done. Ooh, okay. I kind of think that those were all the couples I wanted to judge today. So, let's see. First of all, I'm not going to judge Lexi and Mark or Callie and Arizona or Christine and Owen yet because I don't have enough information, so I can't judge you based on that yet. And also, I think it's not worth judging other couples, such as Meredith with the vet, the one she is with when Derek goes with Addison, and Addie and Karev. I'm not going to judge those. I feel like they weren't even meaningful couples. They were just something that happened. And then also, if you like Ava and Karev, Ava is how he names the lost girl, kind of. You know what? You need therapy. That's it. Not even, you don't even get a book trope. And I think that's accurate. Well, at least I got out some thoughts and feelings. So yeah, kind of fun. So whatever. I guess this is it. So yeah, if you like this video, click the like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't, because I need 100 subscribers to buy more books. And thank you for watching. Bye!